Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.
How suicide of farmers in Kuttanad frames the crisis of paddy in Kerala. So the news is related to the recent death of farmer by suicide in Kerala. So under prelims it is related to economic and social development. Similarly under mains it is related to major cropping pattern in various parts of the country, which comes under GS paper 3 agriculture. The death by the farmers by suicide in Kuttanad, Alappuzha, that is in Kerala, in these districts have highlighted the crisis of paddy in the Kerala districts. So what is the situation of paddy in the Kerala? First and foremost, we will look into the incentives that has been given by the state governments as well as the central governments. See, the Kerala offers an additional incentives along with the MSP that has been given by the center. So a farmer will be getting rupees 28.20 per kg of paddy, of which 20.40 paise comes from center and the remaining 7.80 paise comes from Kerala government. And at the same time, to dissuade the farmers from not growing the paddy, Kerala government is also providing an input assistance of rupees 5,500 per hectare. Along with it, the local bodies, that is the Panchayat Raj, is also giving an incentive of rupees 25,000 per hectare to purchase fertilizers, seeds, pesticides, etc. for the farmers. So this is for the incentives that has been given by government, that is from central to local body. But what is the cost of cultivation in the in terms of paddy in Kerala is, so despite the incentives that has been given by the governments, the cost of cultivation has skyrocketed, and these incentives have not kept pace with the cost of cultivation. Like in the case of, for example, the human labor cost, which has gone up by a percentage of 41.78%. Similarly, the mechanized labor also went up from up to 14.25%, and then the manure and then chemicals, that is the input that is required for growing the paddy, also went up to 11.29% of cost, and then the cost of paddy production also went to 2081 per quintal. But what is the procurement price is 2820, so the difference is mere 750 rupees. So this is what the gain that has been earned by the farmers. And in terms of labor, there is a huge amount of shortages. See, the older women who are the major part of the labor force in agriculture have been observed by a scheme called Narega. So there is lack of women laborers working in the agriculture field is also one of the hurdles for the skyrocketing of the human labor cost. And then the migrant laborers, most importantly the laborers, those who are coming from the West Bengal in Kerala, is not coming in the past 2 to 3 years. Because of this shortage of migrant laborers, most importantly the paddy that is grown during the winter crop season is also increasing the labor cost of the paddy cultivation. Thirdly, the local population or the local people, those who are involved in the paddy cultivation, those laborers is very less, and it is not in phase or it is not in equal to the demand for the labors that is required for paddy cultivation. Fourthly, the tillers have been sourced locally in Kerala, but the harvesters need to be sourced from other states, most importantly from Tamil Nadu. So the import cost has risen, which in turn is leading to raised input cost in the paddy cultivation. So this is what the other dimension for cost rise. Most importantly, the cost that has been skyrocketed because of the labor shortages. And another thing is the monsoon as well as wildlife. As we all know, this year has witnessed a erratic rainfall, and there is unpredictability in terms of monsoon rainfall. And then, as I said, erratic rainfall. So during the times of sowing as well as harvesting, more amount of rainfall has been made, as a result of which the crop is getting flooded, which in turn is leading to failure of harvesting and overall failure of crops itself. And then the menace of wild animals, most importantly wild boar, is acting as hindrance for successful growing of the paddy crop, because this wild boars is riding all the cultivated areas in the Kerala, and it is acting as one of the hindrance for successful harvesting of the paddy in the Kerala. So these are all the hindrances that has been faced by the paddy cultivation. But what is the problem that has been faced this year is, okay, first we will look into what is this PRS procurement system is about. See, the State Civil Supply Corporation, shortly called as Supply Co, will be procuring the grains or the paddy from the farmers, and they will be giving it to the mills. The mills are responsible for polishing it, and this polished grains only will be delivered to the PDS ration shop. This work done by, that is this procurement done by the State Civil Supply Corporation, is taken as the rice lift from FCI only. So the center as well as the state need to contribute for this kind of activities, but the center's contribution comes only after the grains reaching the PDF ration shop. So there is a delay in the reaching of fund at correct time. So in order to overcome this delay in the cost that has been given by the center, Kerala government has introduced a new scheme called as PADDY RECEIPT wheat. Okay, what is this PADDY RECEIPT wheat? So during the time of procurement, the Kerala government will be giving this receipt sheet to the farmers. Farmers can take this receipt sheet to the banks, and the banks will be giving money to the farmers by taking the receipt. They will be giving the receipt to bank in turn will be giving rupees. These bank will collect the money from government, because the receipt has been backed by state government. But due to crunch in the money as well as the fiscal situation in Kerala, there is delay in giving the money to the banking system. So which in turn is leading to reduced credit score for the farmers, so that the farmers could not be able to avail bank loans because of the reduced credit score. So this is what the problems that has arisen because of this PRS, that is PADDY RECEIPT sheet system that has been introduced by Kerala. And then what is the problem of this year is, see, the national rice to paddy output is 68, that is the 68 kg of rice need to be produced out of the a quintal of the paddy, but actually in Kerala only 64.50 kg of rice has been produced from or milled from a quintal of the paddy. So this difference of 4 kg has been compensated by the state government. So because of the lack of financial financial thing, the government is suffering because of lack of financial fiscal things, it led to government increasing the rice to paddy output ratio to 68 kg, that is the national standard, which the millers are hesitating to do, so that they are not coming forward to procure the paddies that has been procured by the Civil Supply Corporation to mill the paddy, which in turn is leading to reduced procurement by the Civil Supply Corporation. This in turn is leading to distress farmers sale. So that because of the less procurement of this procurement of the paddy by civil supply corporation, it is leading to less demand for the paddy, so that the farmers are supplying this paddy at distress sale. So this is what the problem that has arisen this year, which in turn is leading to suicides of farmers in the districts of Kerala. So what need to be studied further is we should know about what is MSP and which are all the products that has been coming under MSP, and which body is responsible for proposing MSP, and which body is responsible for giving authorization to the MSP. These are all the things which we need to be further aware of. Secondly, we should also be aware of what is PDF system, its structure, function, mandate. Thirdly, about rice as well as wheat. So these are all the other areas which we need to be further aware of, and with this we have reached the end of this topic.